The Minecraft RTX feature allows for ray tracing and some incredible lighting effects that completely change how the game looks. But it's not just pretty lighting, you know. Let's go over 10 things you didn't know about Minecraft RTX. From changes in the coloring, to new shadow mechanics and even cool 3D blocks. It sounds a bit unusual, but trust me, sub, turning RTX on will change your game forever. You might never want to go back. Number 1. Custom lighting. So let's take a look, sub. Right now, your world looks a little bit, well, normal. But head into the UI and switch it on. Wow! Just check out how cool everything looks now! The RTX Beta enhances all the lighting aspects of the game, making everything feel far more cinematic, shaded, or lit. The ray tracing element of the software refers to the ability to render extreme lighting details. This would have took quite a bit of work. Cramming all of these awesome visuals down into a package that doesn't cause lag or lots of performance issues on average PCs is a great accomplishment. Now all of this is fully customizable, with modders being able to tweak the lighting of every individual pixel of a block. Many new types of lighting can be made, including colored light and neon blocks. Number 2. Shadows. Where things have a light side, there's always a dark side. And talking about Star Wars, I am not. The RTX add-on allows for shadows. Due to light casting against blocks and entities, these shadows will appear on the floor. They'll even move as the sun changes position in the sky. These shadows can add an incredibly immersive and in-depth feel to builds, and can be messed around with in fun ways to create shapes. You can easily transition between a nice, well-lit block and one that's completely dull and turned off using redstone pulses. A new feature called emissive lighting means that they don't just turn on and off. They fade between light and dark much more smoothly. Pretty cool, right, sub? What do you guys think about RTX? Do you want to try it? Want to keep watching these videos and find some more cool things? Well, make sure to subscribe. We'll keep on covering the best content possible on Minecraft. Number 3. Directional Sun Beams. Know what a sunbeam is, sub? Basically, during daytime, the bright light of the sun will bounce off certain blocks like tree logs, leaves, and even housing. This can cause beams of lights to shoot down, looking really unique and lifelike. These sunbeams move over time as the sun does, making even better looking time-lapse shots for any of you builders out there. Highlighting anything with the sun in the background will also make it look super photogenic. That's one for Instagram, sub. Just kidding. There's no Instagram in Minecraft. Well, not yet. Number 4. Lava radiation. It's not just torches, lamps, and campfires that now glow with a beautiful radiance, sub. Naturally occurring light sources like pools of lava will now actually radiate light. This is more than just brightening the surrounding area. Radiating light means the light level will pulse and change with really smooth blending, making the lava more atmospheric when you see it deep in a cavern. Of course, this, combined with all the other realistic lighting, could make for a really scary Enderman encounter. Or even worse, a creeper encounter. Ouch! Number 5. Reflections. Now I know you've been looking around all day, sub, but the sun's getting low, so why don't we take a trip outside and watch it set? Wow! Just look at that sky! Thanks to RTX, the textures are blended in a lot more details, making the setting sun an incredibly aesthetic addition to any of your Minecraft shots, videos, or builds. Why don't you look down, sub? The water has an incredible reflection. Just look at the difference between this and the regular version. It looks a lot more inviting, huh? Water having reflections isn't where it stops either. Using lighting and material texture tricks when mapping custom blocks, you can create real working mirrors. I know, sub. Working mirrors in Minecraft. They reflect not just you, but also other items. This effect can be really subtle, like a stainless steel trapdoor reflecting your furniture, or on a larger scale, like this giant, complicated, very confusing mirror room. Hey, have you ever been in a mirror maze? Do you wanna? Well, like the video for a mirror maze. Otherwise, you'll get 7 years bad luck. Number 6. Height maps. Personally, I think this is the coolest secret in Minecraft RTX. While smart texture people and block modelers will already know this, it may be brand new for hundreds of thousands of users out there. Height maps allow for blocks to have depth. Imagine it kinda like the chisel and bitmob sub uses sometimes. In the texture editor, you can carve different layers into the block to create a sort of 3D illusion. You can get some really amazing and realistic looking blocks with these height maps. I feel like you could just reach out and touch it. Number 7. Texture compatibility. The best part about Minecraft RTX is that it doesn't just work with default textures. Because ray tracing is built into the system, you can apply any texture pack you want. This includes special packs made just for RTX. Did you know you could have more than the normal amount of pixels on a block sub? It's called a HD texture, and instead of 32 by 32 pixels, textures become 64 by 64, or in some extreme cases, 128 by 128. That's some super detail. At least combining this with all the new shadow and immersive lighting effects will help you create an entirely new experience. Minecraft, but lighter, or shadowier, or whichever one you want. Number 8. New pranks. Now sub, you've learned a lot today, but you should now combine a few lighting tricks to show what's really possible in RTX. After all, if you're on a server, it's possible that Steve could be using RTX as well. Some of this lighting changes the game so much that it'd be hard to recognize a trap. So that's what you've got to do. Build a trap using some highly reflected blocks. Lure Steve down into the confusing room or area. And once he starts freaking out at his reflection, he may just step on a little redstone trigger you've placed. Number 9. What's the difference? Wait a minute, sub. Now I know what you're probably thinking. Why should you use RTX over all the other shaders out there? I mean, players have been making and modding shaders into the game for years. And now there's hundreds of variations with all different styles and visual filters. You can get more vibrant, more realistic, darker, and lighter. So why RTX? Well, because it's built by the Nvidia team. It's being developed with inspiration from all the different shader projects within the community, and will have the best of all worlds. It also doesn't require you to download Optifine or Forge, or even endure lots of lag when switching between shader packs. With RTX, it's as simple as clicking a button. Pretty awesome, right, sub? Number 10. New hiding methods. Keeping yourself and your items safe is always going to be a priority. For this reason, we should look for a way that RTX can help us keep our chests more hidden. Remember how we talked about Sun Beams, sub? Well, those light gaps in trees cast a shadow that moves throughout the day. Make your base entrance on the ground or wall where the sunbeam will touch the surface. Finally, cover it up. Now, whenever you need to gain access to your base, you just need to wait until the right time of day for the sunbeam to point out your entrance. And no one else will be able to guess the right time of day, or even that the sunbeam means anything. Hey, do you have any other bright ideas for traps using RTX and other shaders? Let us know in the comments, and Sub might even make a video on it. Thanks so much for showing us all this awesome stuff, Sub. Okay, you can turn RTX off now. Oh, I guess you really like all these new lighting tricks, huh? Any chance you're ever gonna go back? Maybe for the next video. We'll catch you next time, Sub.